Hey, what's the reaction you get in the States? Like, can you walk down the streets and be sweet, or do people try and stop you?
Yeah, no, I'm still able to walk out in public and do my thing. It hasn't really kicked in. They haven't really put the face to the song yet. So the video clip just came out just after I left there a couple of weeks back. So I think by the time I get back, things might change a bit, but we'll see.
Once or twice. Now, what's during the recording of your first album, Moonshine, you set a record in the studio. I think it was something like, was it 3 days or non-stop?
It was 52 hours, man.
Have you ever done a marathon effort like that in the studio since?
Oh no, that was 72 hours. No, I haven't broken that record yet.
Do you plan on doing it, or?
I guess that I think when I did that record, it was because I had to rush and finish everything up. So I guess I've learned from that, and let's prioritize my time into getting the job done, I guess.
Now, when you were growing up listening to records from the other side of the world, like the States and stuff, did you ever think someone in America would be not only listening to your songs but loving them?
To be honest, it still is a very surreal feeling to know that the single's selling so well there. But yeah, it is quite a buzz to actually be in that market amongst hip hop artists that I look up to. It's a huge buzz coming from a Samoan, all the way in New Zealand, to be able to release a song in the States and for it to do so well.
Now, you've obviously seen the big white guy dancing to Swing topless on YouTube.
Yeah, and Homer Simpson, yeah.
Hey, what's your reaction to that?
I think when the first time I saw, the American people posting up their own YouTube video clips, just really made me laugh, but also give me more confidence in releasing my music in the States, because if I can win over 300,000 viewers on YouTube, anything's possible. So I guess the first time we put Swing out onto iTunes in America, it sold 30,000 in the first week. So that's a huge accomplishment for starting.
That's crazy. Eh? Now, bearing in mind 2 songs that you featured in have been on in 2 of his movies, have you met Seth Rogen yet?
No, I haven't met Seth Rogen yet, but hopefully I'll meet the bugger soon.
You'll be sitting there going either, cheers mate for putting my songs in the movies, or you owe me big time.
It'll go both ways, man. To be honest, I'll just, first of all, be more grateful than anything, because, that actually gave us an avenue to the US market, through the movie. So, it's awesome, man. I'm more than happy that it went that way, yeah.
Now, there's obviously a new album coming out soon. What can we expect from it?
It's bigger, it's better. The title's called Savage Island, and, after recording this album, I was so proud of this album. More happier with this album than I was at the end result of Moonshine. Just on a personal level, for this album, I know that I did my best on this album, and I gave it my all. And it really shows in the music. Every song to me is a single, is a possible single. So
that's always a good thing to have in your back pocket, then, really, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah, it is, really is.
Now, what about guest artists? Can you tell us about any of the guest artists that are coming, or?
Well, I got one of the singles that we're deciding on is a single called Warn Speakers, and that's featuring Baby Bash. I've got a song with Sean Paul from the Youngbloods, also Akon as well. 2 new songs with a group called Rock City, and also a track with Gangsta Red from Booyah Tribe as well.
Now, was Akon easy to get rid this time around? Because I know last time you got him just before he went big. Was he easy to get this time, or?
I caught up with him again when on my first trip back to the States, and he invited us to his record label launch for his own artist, and from there he just gave me a big hug and just congratulated me on the deal, and gave me a few tips about the industry, and exchanged numbers, whatnot, and he sent his right-hand man to be the executive producer for this new album. So, you know, I'm more than grateful to have Akon as part of this album. You know.
Exactly, and who wouldn't? Seriously, Akon, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Has anyone said no to being on your album? You don't have to name names.
There was one. It wasn't a major thing. It was just, you know, it was one of his verses off his song that we kind of chopped up and made it as a chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And we requested for it to get licensed and he was a bit too busy to come in and do it and to get the contracts and all that signed, and we had a deadline for the album, so we ended up getting a guy named Big Mike from the Backwoods in Atlanta, and he redid the chorus. He rewrote it as well, and it just sounded 10 times better than the original. But I actually got to meet him. His name was Little Scrappy, and I got to meet him. I got to meet him at the Atlanta Beat Bash show. And yeah, but when he first met me and we started talking, he didn't find out till later on in the conversation that song was my song. And then he came up to me and apologized that he couldn't the day that he couldn't make it in to redo the hook for me. So no major dramas, just that small one.
Hey, don't worry, he'll be in the next album. It's all fine and dandy.
Exactly.